There's nothing that connects. There's nothing but 300 fucking emails and a trove of information.
Joe Biden preemptively pardoned several family members, citing concerns that they will be targeted by baseless and politically motivated investigations.
All right, well, let's break this down. His family is corrupt, and his family was involved with the skimming of the money from Ukraine and Russia and all this stuff. Really break it down. Like, let's just start from the start. It goes from, my son's the smartest guy I know. He's done nothing wrong, and I've never spoken to him about any of his business dealings. All right, that's the beginning. That's where we start, right? Now, we could have finished there, but if somebody accused my dad of being in on the grift and being the big guy and getting 10% and me traveling to all these rogue nations and cutting deals with them for their energy company and getting paid in cars and diamonds and cash and stuff like that. If somebody said that to my dad 5 years ago, my dad would go, I don't know what you're talking about. You know, when people sit back and they go, there's nothing that connects. There's nothing but 300 fucking emails and a trove of information and accounts. The Biden one goes from this never happened to, oh, there's a laptop with a bunch of shit on it that says maybe it did happen, to, well, that laptop is fake, to that laptop is real, to, oh, here's some pictures of you with the Emperor of China and your son, and here's a couple emails, to, okay, I'm going to pardon my son.
Yeah.
Okay, and no one in my family, his brothers, no, but now we have shell accounts and all these accounts that had to be set up in your granddaughters' names and different people's names. So now there's a trove of stuff. So we got from, I've never discussed this, I've done nothing, my son has done nothing, to, I need to pardon my son because there's a fucking trove of information. So now, my dad would never need to pardon me because there'd never be anything there. There'd never be anything there. So your brother, Joe Biden, he's just a business guy. He works in Delaware. It has nothing to do with any of this grift that's going on. Why would you need to pardon him any more than you'd need to pardon me or my dad? And then the answer would be, well, I would be targeted. Okay, so let's just say I'm targeted. Adam, what'd you do with Ukraine? What'd you do with Burisma? Let's talk about your bank accounts. And then I would go ahead. There's nothing. You accuse me of being P. Diddy's right-hand man and being in on the action. Go ahead. There's nothing there. You can't prove anything. There's nothing there.
Baby oil manager.
His fucking son and his brother and other family members were all in on a fucking grift. The guy was corrupt. That's why he's pardoning everyone. And it's a super convenient excuse to go, well, they're going to be targeted. You mean like what you guys have been doing to Trump for the last 3 years? You're talking about that kind of targeting? Talking about baseless stuff where you just tie him up in the courtroom? Like that sport. Kind of targeting? No. Yeah, that's what you do. Your brother's in on this. All these other people are in on it, and that's why you have to pardon them.
Yeah, his final batch of pardons included his brother, James Biden, James' wife, Sarah Jones Biden, and younger sister, Valerie Biden Owens. Owen's husband, John Owens, and his other brother, Francis Biden.
There is, look, I've said this 9 times, but there's an email where Hunter is in charge of paying the big guy 10%. Who else could we be talking about? Who is the big guy? Yeah. Why is Hunter in charge of the big guy? Like, think about it. Hunter is the bag man and the face. He's not the business guy.
Yeah.
The other guys on the list are business guys. 10% to this guy, 10% to that guy. So why wouldn't the business guy be in charge of the big guys 10%? Why is the crack-addicted bag man, why is he in charge of the big guy? Because the big guy's Joe Biden, everybody. I know we don't do news anymore, but who else is the big guy? Has everyone ever figured out who the big guy is? It's Joe Biden and his fucking corrupt family. I'm not, you go, well, You're just saying this because you don't like Joe Biden. That is true. I don't like Joe Biden, but it's still blatantly obvious what he's done and what he's doing. Sorry, it's an endless amount of evidence that connects him to this, and that's why he has to pardon all the criminals in his own family.
Yeah, it does seem like